Well, we can argue till the cows come home about how big of an impact widespread testing would make. But one thing is certain, when you have 4 people dead, more than 100 others sick, and you are promised by the White House that something's going to be done about it, you expect that promise to be kept. Contact 7 Chief Investigator Tony Kovaleski intends to hold JBS accountable to their employees. And Tony, you received a less than cordial welcome in Greeley today.
Yeah, Shannon, and here's why. JBS announced today that it's reopening the plant on Friday for its 6,000 employees. We came for those employees. We wanted a tour of the plant. We wanted to confirm it's now safe for everyone to return to work.
I think that it's reckless and irresponsible, and I think that this can be a death sentence.
The president of the union calling the decision to open the plant on Friday a possible death sentence. This is the text message sent to thousands of JBS employees this morning saying, "We are excited to see our slaughter team members at the plant on Friday."
And this is a human rights issue. The lives of our workers are important, and they should not be sacrificed.
Have you been given any assurances that the plant will be safer for employees?
Depends on who you talk to. If you talk to JBS, they're telling the public yes. They're putting out press releases and saying such. That's not what I'm hearing from inside from some employees who are concerned for their lives.
The decision comes less than 2 weeks after the plant shut down. State and local health agencies uncovering an outbreak of COVID-19 with employees. Questions now center on the safety of employees when they return on Friday. You've been talking to an employee on the inside. What's that message say to you?
They're afraid, but yet they have to go to work or be fired. They really don't have a choice.
I'm security. You need to get that off.
He's a security guard at the JBS Greeley plant. This is a public street, sir.
I don't care. He needs to get that off of me before I break that.
Reacting to our arrival outside the gates. Hi, my name is Tony Kovaleski. We're here from Denver 7. We'd like to see if the plant is ready for employees. All we're asking for is a tour of the plant so the employees can feel comfortable when they return to work on Friday. We tried to get into the plant. A few minutes later, they put that 18-wheeler there. What's that say to you?
They're not being transparent. They don't want the community at large to know what's happening in JBS.
Earlier in the day, we asked Colorado's governor about the decision to open the plant in light of more than 100 employees already testing positive and 4 confirmed deaths from COVID-19.
Testing will absolutely be a part of going back to work, especially that community testing to see where it's at for roommates and people who live, as well as significant additional safety protocols at the workplace.
Here's where the frustration is centered. JBS promised to spend $1 million testing employees before they return to work. That hasn't happened. The state and the county said they would require massive testing. That hasn't happened. Now, we also reached out to JBS asking for comments. They've not responded to any of our emails for the past week. Shannon, apparently they are not happy with our reporting.
No, it did not appear to be the case there. You talked to, I know a lot of workers here. You talked to the union rep. Any chance just workers just don't show up on Friday?
Well, you know, Shannon, right now that is the big question. The union's saying they're trying to fight every way they can to keep the plant closed. I also talked on the phone with an employee who was in the plant today. He said he's got 2 kids at home with respiratory illnesses. He says he still doesn't feel safe. He says that the positions the company has taken and the safety inside is not significantly different than what he saw 2 weeks ago. So a lot of concern. We're going to be watching to see who comes back to work on Friday. Shannon?
All right, our Chief Investigator, Tony Kovaleski. Tony, thanks as always, and you can find the rest of our continuing coverage on JBS right now on thedenverchannel.com.